In this video, I want to go over some of the features and my picture settings for this monitor. At the bottom down here, there's 3 buttons. 2 of them are buttons, one of them is a navigating nipple, so bear with me here. The left button from the nipple, the right button from the nipple is quick AI vision setting that you can change. This is what I mentioned in my last video, how in certain games it's really dark because it's obviously an OLED. So I love that that's a quick change feature. And basically what it does, what AI vision, it basically brings the dark areas brighter, a little bit brighter, raising the gamma pretty much on in your games and stuff like that. So I have that at level 1 because at the highest level it can be too much and it makes the picture look kind of weird. So here with MSI settings, we have 2 AI features here, the AI crosshair and then the AI vision that I have at level 1. I noticed that with I tried all 3 levels in games, and I noticed that level 1 was probably the best for me. And with off, oh my gosh, the games look like the dark areas look super dark. You can't see anything. For example, if you're playing like Arc Raiders or Red Sec Battlefield in some dark areas, you won't be able to see anybody. So level 1 or 2 might be perfect for anyone playing those games, or any dark games for that matter. AI crosshair, this is such an old feature. You guys know what it is. You know what a crosshair is. But basically you'll have that on the screen and then you can choose the different color and crosshair, which is kind of cool. But this was on my old monitor, my 3D monitor, back when you had to buy a 3D monitor to get high refresh rate. Had that feature as well. And let's go over the quick features that the monitor comes with. MPRT, I don't even know what that means. All these SDR brightness I have uniform on, all these adaptive sync on, timer, refresh rate. This I have off. This is just showing the refresh rate on your monitor. It shows at the top left or whatever. And then adaptive sync is the refresh thing. And then I have this on auto for the screen size. Now for anyone that has this monitor, when I first got this, the colors did not look good. I do not use HDR, so HDR is off. So I tried all the settings here to see which of the settings here look the best in terms of color and brightness and all that. I do want to put a disclaimer. This monitor is in a dimly lit room. So this doesn't, because this is a budget type monitor, I believe it only has 400 nits of brightness. So just have that in mind. If you're in a dimly lit room or you play in the dark, this monitor is perfect for you. If you have multiple windows in your room, a skylight or whatever, or you like to play with lights on and stuff like that, this is probably not the right monitor for you. You might have to look elsewhere at the newer OLED monitors because they do have better brightness levels. It is going to cost you a little bit more money. But if you're a gamer and you play in a cave like me, then this monitor will do just fine. So I want to go over my user settings for the colors that I prefer and the contrast and the sharpness and whatever that look the best to me, in my personal opinion. So first of all, the brightness, I have it at 80. You could put this higher if you want. You could put it lower. I felt like 80 was the good sweet spot for most games. The contrast I have at 70. The sharpness at 0. Image enhancement, I have it off. But I do want to play around with this because it does sound interesting. I have to look into it more. Color temperature, 6500K. Blue light is off because I think the blue light gives it a tint so you don't strain your eyes. But I already have blue light glasses, so not needed. Saturation at 60. Now this one I had to play around with a little bit. This took some time because a lot of the games, like it looks a little bit not saturated enough. So I felt like 60 was a good middle. Oops, yikes. That's the thing with these monitors, you can't be idle too long. So user, and then brightness 80, contrast 70, sharpness 0, image enhancement off, color temperature 6500K, low blue light off, saturation 60, 6-axis color 50/50, all are okay. My computer turned on. Let's see. Also, I have my computer settings. I have the monitor turn off around 15 minutes in the computer settings. Let's user, and then gamma, I have it at 2.2. I think I do want to play around with it, but I like it at 2.2. I feel like that works best for me. And then the other features, obviously, it comes with a DisplayPort cable. It does not come with HDMI. So if you have an older graphics card, just bear that in mind. And then here are some of the features that it has. The power LED, it does have an LED at the bottom of the monitor. I have a second monitor underneath, and I do not like the light shining on that, so I have it turned off. You can turn that off. Let's see here. And then here are the MSI OLED Care 2.0 settings. They have pixel shift. I have it on normal. Panel protect, that's a setting you can do to run some cycle to refresh all the pixels. Protect notice, it just uses 24 hours. Static screen detection is on. Multi-logo detection on. Taskbar detection on, even though I have my taskbars hidden. Boundary detection on. V-split detection on. Auto dim control on. And OLED panel info, this basically tells you how long your panel's been running and stuff like that. Very cool. And also I mentioned in my other video, my kind of quick review on this video, that they do have a 3-year MSI warranty, including burn-in protection. So that just goes to show that they stand by their products. So not a sponsor, just someone that likes to game and likes tech and wants to help out people who are considering buying their first OLED or another OLED. But that's pretty much it. This video is gonna be kind of longer than I thought, but it's all good. I got everything I wanted to say in mind. So that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions down below, concerns, all that jazz. All right, catch you on the next one.